Yo, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back today to another video. In today's video, we have another Psylocke game. In this game, I went 41-5, 18 finals, 26k damage, 45% accuracy. Now, I feel like this could have been a good contender for MVP, but my MVP got stolen by my support. Probably because me and my other DPS had the same finals, but my Moon Knight did like massively outdamage me. And I think, you know, Moon Knight is just one of those heroes that charge the other support a little faster. But hey, we're not talking about Moon Knight. We're talking about Psylocke. This is my thought process. If you guys enjoy the video, all I ask is that you guys drop a like and a sub, follow on Twitch, and join the Discord. The community is growing a little bit. It's becoming a little bit more active in there. Makes me happy for real. Enjoy the video. All right, so sometimes I'll set up like up here, try to see who I can catch like lacking. So right here, I see Iron Man. I love shooting Iron Man. I feel like this guy is a free pick. I love to target Iron Man. And I see their whole backline. They're playing Rocket Jeff. I take a little bit of damage, but it's nothing really worth like going back. I see they're on triple support. Just keep trying to like poke the backline a little bit. I probably could have went on a re-engage right there, I'm not gonna lie. But now I can see their front line. I can see they're playing Groot, playing Mag. Just play right here in the off angle. Let me get my ult charge. I see Iron Man like holding right click, so I try to target him. Just trying to help out with the Groot walls. I see my I see my Star-Lord looking at Iron Man, so I try to help out and look at the Iron Man. And then they hit like a very like big Jeff ult. We got 3 or maybe 4 of us actually. But we're down 2 tanks. So now it's kind of just a full reset angle. Okay, they cap. I'm trying to help out with the Groot walls. It's me and Star-Lord. I feel like having a Psylocke and a Star-Lord, like it is a little bit rougher to deal with the Groot walls in comparison to like a Punisher. Like Punisher can kind of delete Groot walls very quickly. So right here, just trying to provide some pressure. Like I know we're down our tank. I see Iron Man trying to shoot me with a right click. Trying not to get beamed too hard by that. And now they're kind of just like walking. So I'm probably going to try to look for an ult soon. Yep. I don't know if in the match I knew that they did not have a support ult. But my ult basically forced the Atom ult. So same thing, just playing like a lot of poke. Trying to look at the Iron Man. Trying to help out with the Groot walls. My cloak kind of just got nuked. So we kind of have to back up. But I'm still trying to get my ult charge off of this Groot. They use rocket ult. Originally, I popped my invis to reposition, but then we pop our invis ult. And I think this game, they kept using this combo. I think it was this game, I'm not sure. But there was a game where they kept using Groot ult combo with Jeff ult. And that thing was kind of broken. So I see both their supports. I get Jeff 1. My Groot gets a pick. Rocket's also low. My Groot's also in a hard spot, so I'm trying to help my Groot to be able to reposition. But unfortunately, it gets picked. They just pop Mag ult, so I'm trying to play somewhere where I will not get rocked down in the open. We're down our DPS, we're down our invis, so now I see this as like a reset angle. Yeah, so we just backed up. Currently, right now, we're just getting like walked in this game. I'm probably going to look for an ult here, wait for my team to walk back up. I poked the Groot, but I don't think he's aware enough to know that I'm poking. And then I look for an ult right here. So this kind of forces them all to walk back. They're down 1 support. I kind of wish I could have got the Jeff, but it forced them to walk back. My team can walk up as well. Now, my main target to look for is Iron Man. I don't like having to deal with this Iron Man. My Star-Lord goes Moon Knight at this point. I feel like you can also kind of tell when they're going to pop Groot ult. Whenever that Groot starts walking forward and just playing super aggressive, I feel like that's when there's going to be a Groot ult. Okay, so they have a pretty nice Atom res. They're soul bonded, so I'm kind of just like shooting to get ult charge. Alright, and right here in the match, this is where we start to gather like our momentum, right? They use Iron Man ult, they use Atom ult. They use mag ult. So they're down like 3 ults. We can get our ults. I also like getting my ults into this comp. All I really have to do is force out Soul Bond. If I can force out Soul Bond, I pretty much have like a free ult. Unless I get Rocket ult. Jeff ult is pretty easy to kill through Jeff ult. So right here, I'm setting up to look for an ult. I think I messed up my dash. I don't even know if I got the dash. But I get Rocket, get one. And now I'm in a pretty good position to start playing behind this entire team. Like I said, I like the Iron Man 1v1. Let me look at Iron Man. Now, we pop our Invis ult. I get to catch Adam lacking because Adam can't really see inside of the ult. Iron Man in front of my face. Very good target to pick. And now Mag is right here, kind of like out of position. So I hard focus the Mag, even though like Rocket's in there trying to heal the Mag. I know we can out damage the Rocket's healing. So now just playing super aggressive. I see Jeff right here. Try to get the pick on the Jeff, stagger the Jeff. But 2 supports versus my damage. Not going to do very much. But at least I get ult charge. And now they're playing Moon Knight. Right here, still trying to play aggressive. I completely walked past a Mag to focus the support. I turn to see who my Moon Knight ulted and see if I can help. Now I get pretty low. I go back to my supports. Adam's right here, very far out of position. Final hit stolen by my Invis, but what's new? And now they pop Rocket ult. So because they pop Rocket ult, I'm going to look to see if I can find my ult. I'm going to wait for the Rocket ult to go away, and then I'm going to get my ult. I'm probably going to look for a pick right here on this guy who doesn't know I'm right here. Yep, there's Adam. Adam doesn't know I'm right here. I'm pretty sure I was checking the scoreboard to see like when they would respawn so I can look for my ult. Unfortunately, I did not calculate the res beacon. So Adam got resed. And now there's another Adam ult, which is another like really good Adam ult. He like brings his whole team back. And yeah, this is the game. Okay, so they use a lot of ult right here though. They use Groot, they use Moon Knight, they use Jeff, they use Mag. So like we should win the next fight. And now how do I play this situation to where I can regroup with my team? But it's just I can't. So we all have to reset here. So we definitely will win the next ult fight because they used everything there. They used Moon Knight, they used Adam a little bit before. They use Groot, they use Mag, they use Jeff. So now the next fight we should win. We're coming up on ults. Okay, we immediately pop Invis ult. And they match with the Rocket ult. So now instead of playing in LOS of the Rocket ult, I go back to my team because I don't want them to out damage me. I'm not playing in my Invis ult. And now they pop Moon Knight ult. Let me get out of the red circle. And now I'm gonna look for a target in the backline since everyone's like distracted or like focused on something else. So now it's a 1v1 with me and the Adam. I got the Adam. Moon Knight unk. I take a lot of damage. Let me go back to my team. I don't have any more dashes, so I get caught in the Jeff ults. Nice try on trying to heal me, but I think I was just too low. That was actually like a W in this shield. But we make the hold. Very good defense. I like this defense. Now, this is something I like to do. The penny lineup. Okay, so I think we get one right. Yeah, we get one. So, like, I actually want to see, like, where these penny mines go. Because I do not know where they go. I don't know how to do, like, a penny lineup. What is the angle and the trajectory of the penny lineup? Okay, so, like, we stand right here. Probably, like, I don't know, like I don't know how far back this is. And then where do we shoot the mines? Okay, so we shoot. Let me follow this mine. Where does this mine go? Wait, this is actually like, but they're like on the floor right here. Oh, they're going straight on the wall. No, that. Oh, no. This is broken. Hello? Nah. Like this spot, nah, that spot is crazy. Nah, that lineup is actually insane. Alright, so they switch up their comp. They're on triple tank, triple support. That's actually a really good comp. It's kind of like a spawn hold comp though, but I think like it's very good to hold here. So right here, I'm just poking, trying to get my ult as fast as possible. I remember noticing the rocket on top. I just don't remember when I noticed. Since it's me and Star-Lord, I don't know who would focus like the rocket. I'm just kind of playing for my ults. Okay, I'm half HP. I think I need heals right here. Okay, I see the rocket. They got that Groot ult so fast. I wonder how much ult charge he gets from his walls. Maybe that's how he got ult so fast. Okay, they use 2 support ults. So I should look to find my ult right here. Like immediately. Like they don't have Luna. Yeah, they barely get Luna. But they didn't use Luna. Maybe we should have focused the rocket res. I mean the rocket ult. So I try to look at the rocket. He gets pulled. And now I'm just poking, trying to see like what's the smallest target that I can shoot in the Groot ult. Let me follow up. They pop Penny ult, but I see the Luna is like out of position. Not out of position, but Luna's just out of like the Penny mines and stuff. So like why walk into the Penny webs and take damage when I can just look at the Luna, get the pick on the Luna. And plus the Luna will be the one to keep the Penny alive. So I play like, I overextend like a lot right here. But like we already secured the point, bro. They're not gonna TP. The thing about overextending is just knowing when to get out. AKA like when you get low or everyone's looking at you, then it's time to get out. So I try to find an angle right here to look at the supports. Poking the supports. They have to reposition anyway because their cart goes the other way. So now we start to fight right here. I hear Punisher. I'm confident in my aim, so I shoot this Punisher. Get kind of low. Let me get out. Go back to my supports. And back. I see Jeff, so I look at Jeff. I'm going to look for an off angle right here. Let's see. What do I focus? I think I also know that my Star-Lord is playing similar to me. This was a bad death. I remember when I died right here. This was a bad death. I should have went into my Invis ult. I just didn't really expect to explode. Alright, we're popping mag. They use Luna, so I hear this. I'm probably going to look for an ult this fight. I see Jeff has someone, so I try to help with the Jeff. I also just like to shoot like Jeff and Jeff ult. I feel like it's good practice. Okay, here. I was like, bro, why are they all running for me? Okay, I remember this. I remember this. I felt like I was playing so well. And right here, I just felt like I had a target on my back. I thought I had enough time to get the ult off. I remember this so vividly. I was like, yo, why are there 3 chasing me to this 1 health pack? I think I actually like have to look at this back like for myself. And actually see what happened. Okay, so we're down 2. We're down 2. This is why I'm being chased. This is why. We were down both of our tanks. Yeah, this was a bad ult. This was a bad ult. I wasn't aware that we were down 2. This is something that I have to work on. I wasn't aware. I feel like my awareness is usually like pretty decent, but like this was a really bad ult. Solely because we didn't have our tanks. I was wondering why I was getting pressured so hard, but everybody was kiting. That's what it was. So now I lose my free ult, bruh. That's a fight winning ult right there. So I think I see that my Star-Lord is fighting someone in there. So I start trying to look at the Luna. I think right here, I don't play as aggressive. And I play more poke because I want to get my ult back really fast. Okay, I see 𝘍𝘠 uses a bubble. Whenever 𝘍𝘠 uses a bubble, that guy just becomes a free pick. As you can see, he almost died. But they had to use rocket ult. I see Punisher is also up here. So let me take this like 1v1 with the Punisher. He gets healed, but at least he gets off a fight. He's not playing right there. Gotta look at the squids. Like, that's actually really good squid placement, I feel like. Because it's behind us in a position where, like, no one's really gonna focus. Let me mark this rocket, who's... I'm not just gonna let him sit up here and heal for free. Look at the rocket. Okay, get the pick on the rocket. I feel like I'm getting better at just watching my HP. If it's not below, like, half, like, do a soft disengage into re-engage. Alright, right here. Right here. Shout out my supports for keeping me alive, but I'm telling you, I was feeling myself. I felt like I could kill the Punisher. And now I sacrificed my ult for the Jeff ult. And I think it was pretty good because it kind of like helps us stay in the fight. Like, imagine the Jeff gets my support and goes off the map with my support. We may lose a support. And the opportunity to build ult charge. This is actually a very good Groot ult as well. W Groot. Okay, we just clean up the fight. I wonder if Moon Knight is the answer to this. Another rocket ult, but it's in a position that I can shoot and break the rocket ult, so that's what I'm trying to do. We lose our tank, but we still have mag. I think they knew that I was playing this angle, so now it's like, okay, let me get back. I'm super low. Go back to my team. And now, that Luna is out of position, like, very badly. I want to look at the Luna. I want to, like, get to the Luna. So I get one with my ult. There's Luna. Finally made my way to the Luna. Now I'm just trying to look at whoever's, like, lowest HP. It was Jeff and Luna. And just like that, we win. It's honestly like a chill little game. I don't think I made too many mistakes this game, but the very few that I did make, they were kind of like big. Like, they were avoidable. Alright, so these are the stats after the game. Like I said, MVP stolen by my support, but still, like, bro, this Moon Knight had like a bunch of damage. I think maybe the Moon Knight would have gotten MVP. I actually don't know. I wonder how, like, the system will calculate this. But overall, really good game. Really good game. If you guys enjoyed the video, all I ask is that you drop a like and a sub, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Alright, so they switch up their comp. They're on triple tank, triple support. That's actually a really good comp. It's kind of like a spawn hold comp though, but I think, like, it's very good to hold here. So right here, I'm just poking, trying to get my ult as fast as possible.